Oh, good evening, everyone. So I figured I'd do a little bit of a breakdown of a video I did earlier today down at Cottage Grove Lake. And there are two sound bites within this particular recording. At 2:05, there are two knocks behind me. And then at 2:10, there is a stopped oof. So it's oh. And that's usually an older male that does that sort of thing. So anyhow, I found a grebe today where the breasts have been removed. Bite out of lower sternum, rest of the animal left, real fresh. Next to it was a pair of permanent trade sticks, also an indication of a potential ore symbol, Kana for ore. But this stick, cross stick here, had been laid parallel this way, meaning there had been an agreement. Some of the other elements that were laid out in stick was my, and then a directional pointing at the ore. The element for, or kana for ho, implied in han, friend or tree friend. Two potential food types, the fresh grebe and forest periwinkle, which is another food source. And then behind where I found this was a stone circle, maybe 50 yards back. That usually indicates a couple of groups getting together, and they all, each individual brings a stone saying they're a person in the meeting. A potential marker stone, and what looks like a hour stone. How you calculate time. This was a directional north stone, but the sharp shadow and the decisive shape of it really reminds me of a sundial. My mom used to use stones like this to follow the daytime, and they're really easy. You just follow the lean of the shadow and the elements of how it looks throughout the day, and you'll know what time it is from the angle. And then just past this location, maybe another 100 yards or so to the east, I found a rather large kana for talent. And then beyond that, another couple of 100 yards was a pair of fisher huts. The original hut that I filmed in fall. And then another new little one. It looks like the Y fisher net stick has been handed off to a younger individual, potentially a trainee, a younger brother learning, or a person being taught who has been adopted or brought because there's a good teacher in the area. Something like that is going on. So there's also some print evidence in the area. I'll get into more of that later. Anyhow, this is kind of a breakdown of today's video. Wanted you to see it so you could see how I kind of look at the terrain and what I see in it when I am piecing stuff together evidentially. Putting evidence together, what you consider ground floor together to paint a larger picture of the communication or the elements of communication. And what I've been taught, my grandmother taught me about the stone circles, about stone markers. My mom and I used to use these calendar stones, hour stones. And then, just the trail elements, the kana, and, related communication evidence. Anyway, thought you'd like to know that. Take a look at that Cottage Grove Grebe video and make your own mind up. Have a great one.